Well, Brock, we've got one more in store for the holiday, and it is a great one. The NFL on EA Sports has arrived in Maryland. Welcome to M&T Bank Stadium, football fans, for a primetime divisional showdown in the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. It's the visiting Cincinnati Bengals taking on the host Baltimore Ravens. So amidst the food and family gatherings, there's one more football game to be played, and we're away on Thanksgiving night. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line, and that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
First down. Here's Lamar. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stout all set to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Can.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. You gain 11 on that play, and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs from 37.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow now on 1st down. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And this one does not go far. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Burrow out of the shotgun. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Connects with him down the sideline. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Near that right upright, but it sneaks in. And the Bengals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. It reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
11 MT, 11 MT.
On first down, here's Burrow. Cut near the goal line. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Ravens 7. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot.
From the gun, Jackson. Finds the in route complete. He spins right by him. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Ray Hendrickson on the tackle. Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Bengals into the nickel set, third down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This gets the first and more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Play action now with Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. He'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Dax Hill up for the stop.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
He'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down.
The 30-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
Another run for Henry. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Stop by the first rounder from Texas A&M. That's Shamar Stewart. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Watch it.
Running once more with Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Second and 10.
Get out! Ready!
Throwing again is Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down. That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter. Ravens in possession. And inside the red zone, they're leaving the offense out. Fourth down, here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Tyler Luke on for the extra point.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
180, 11, MT, hey, 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Burrow from the gun. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Burrow to the air now. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And that'll bring up second down.
11.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be third and very short. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Big punch, 11 Thomas.
Third and 1, Burrow. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It's now second and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Has has him on the quick hitter. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and short, it's Burrow. And it's caught. Chase has it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
On 2, ready?
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, give to Brown. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Point after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
There's it on. Get hot.
Lamar now from the gun. It's his running back. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 37-yard line.
There's it.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. 1st down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 40.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More Thursday night primetime football in just a moment. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This one's to Andrews out right. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Middle.
1st and 10 at the 30.
1st down, here's Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Maybe it's the deck sliding down right near that marker, but it looks, Brock, yeah, it looks like they're going to mark him short, so it's going to be 4th down.
Now 4th down and 1.
Where's it on?
You're going to try to throw for it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Baltimore 1st down.
On 1st down, Jackson. And he's got it. It's in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a...
Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season, and they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go. 11. Right 80. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the first.
11.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Gun. Shot. 11 Thomas. Shot.
Burrow. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. From the gun, they give to Brown. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
They go to him again. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
11. Right 80. Stop.
Looking to throw, Burrow. He's going to push one deep down the right. That's complete inside the 35. They get 35 out of that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
And the Bengals
11 MT. Here we go.
It's a gain of 35.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Coming on the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On third down, here's Burrow. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
A 47-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Wallace with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down 10. And they're on the 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Jackson. They'll drop this one down for Henry. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the pistol, Henry. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They'll come up on first and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set. From the gun, Jackson. That pass pulled in by Henry. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Jackson now on third. Bengals get to him and take him down. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Fourth and forever coming up. He'll throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Burrow on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down, throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Ravens are going to take over after the interception. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
33-yard line. A gain of 4.
This is Henry on second. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Goes to the hurry up here.
13.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Even with everything he wrapped up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Stout all set to send this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Go left side, and Gesicki has it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. 1 quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. It's a nickel set for the Ravens, 3rd down.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Short yardage run here for Brown. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal. Burrow from the gun. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4. Put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 27. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Middle.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. First and 10 now from the 46.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Lamar out of the pistol. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Complete to Henry on the check down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 3 at the 36-yard line.
What a shot!
Henry running to the left. He has room past the 25. Through the middle. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens take a fourth quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this two-point try.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
What a shot!
All right, they're going to throw for it. Chased out to his right. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
Score, Ravens 33, Bengals 31.
Stout all set to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Burrow back to throw. He's got a man left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Right at 12. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Forced out to his right. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Ball stays at that 37 here, second and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Back to throw it. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That's a pickup of 9. And the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Stop. 11 MT. Stop.
To the air again, it's Burrow. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And now they have a first and goal.
First First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
Brown crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals jump in front late. McPherson at the point after.
McPherson for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals jump in front now by 5.
Ravens 33.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Get hot. Get hot. 180. Get hot.
He'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
At the 9-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or two short of the 20 here.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5.
180. Get hot. 180. What is hot? What is it hot?
Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push deep downfield. Big gain downfield. Off to the races, middle of the field. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have taken the lead late. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Flying forward on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the 4th. Now a field goal would only tie this game.
Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
Stout all set to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Setting up to pass. Fits it through the middle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first.
On one, ready?
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Hits his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's another Bengals
Here we go.
first down.
Stop.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he gets this forward to the 19. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 11 MC. 11 MC. Right, 80. 11. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. 40. Hits the 20. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Stout all set to send this one away. Brown with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
Here he goes, one final shot. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.